So anyway, here's Benkei. I'm sorry. Not sure about that one, were you? Alright, he's sulking now. This is no mere fishing trip for me. What's that look for I buy? This is a true battle with the living sword. I mean, slay it. Yeah, that fishing rod. Oh, you should see it. It is the purest of white. I have it. Yes, oh, what am I to do? That's blinding snow, the rod from the tool dealer. With that fine rod, I would at last have a chance with the living sword. Now be a good doggy and give it here. Oh, happy day! I have never fished before, but it should be not too much different from a good sword fight. Now to catch that 1000th sword, I shall engage in mortal combat with that elusive living sword. I have been holding my rod over this water for some time now. However, that living sword has yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes. Me? Hoodhead over here is not gonna let us across at this rate. Time for some of that angling magic of yours. Show him how you do it. Fish that living sword out of this lake. Yeah. Bah! Hoodhead sure is a handful. I wonder if there's really such a thing as a living sword anyway. Yeah, brother, I love fishing. Let's go. Okay, Amy, you got the basic idea. Yeah, I know how to do it. I've done it. Damn, this fish is actually gonna take 3 slashes, huh? What an absolute champion. Cutlass fish, the living sword. The gods be praised! At last I have fulfilled my dream. I don't know, this doesn't seem like a sword fight, really, brother. I don't know that you did. So that is the living sword? That is what I've been pursuing all this time? Don't take it so hard. I mean, that was one big cutlass fish. And a cutlass is a kind of sword, isn't it? Plus, what are the odds of catching an ocean fish in a lake? Spare me such solace. But enough about that. A monk never goes back on his word. I shall make this jigsaw bridge passable once more. Oh, was that easy, huh? Damn. I have come to realize how foolish my obsession with swords is. But fishing, now that is a most worthy pursuit. Alright, you have fun with that, brother. Alright, finally. Oh no, a fucking tornado as well? Oh shit. Whoa, stop, Amy! I thought this mist was coming from the lake or mountains. So that's... what's that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Let's keep going, furball. Oh no. Not this buffoon. Well, look what the cat dragged in. What took you so long, ma chérie? Ah, not you again. Well, you can't fool us. We're not gonna forget what you did to us back in the Orochi's cave. And why do you keep popping up wherever we are, anyway? What are you up to this time? Excusez-moi, but I have no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something. Bah, some prophet you are. Shouldn't you already know where to look? Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is. It's just... getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice it to say, I want it quick and easy. Classic French. Quick and easy? Wait a sec. Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. That's a fair leap. Is this part of a plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I wouldn't be surprised. The world? Not bad, my little bouncing friend. You're only half wrong. I seek the other world. I desire a path to the heavens. A path to the heavens? Oh, stop beating around the bush and let us know what's on your mind. This path concerns you too, ma chérie. Huh? This city is in quite a bad state, is it not? Especially this ghastly mist that torments its people. You think we're stupid? We see right through you, pretty boy. Ha! We got you all figured out. This funky mist in your so-called path to the heavens. You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must first deal with this mist. It is slowly but surely killing the people of the city. Wait too long and it's au revoir. The damage will already be done. Why, you? Talking about it like it's someone else's problem? You're behind it. Admit it already. Even if I was, what good would come out of arguing about it here? Methinks you should be doing something about the mist now. How about a tip this time instead of a prophecy? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Glory hole? Let me put it this way. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle. Oh, glory hole. Or something like that. Understand, ma chérie? Alright, what's going on over here, boys? Wonder how much longer it'll be till my turn. I just gotta look at that. Oh god, the guy in line in front of us. There's something really weird about his face. This horrible choking mist is driving me crazy. I'm lucky if I can get any work done at all lately. I have to come and see Rao at least once a day to stay sane. I came to listen to Rao's sermon again today. My old back's been terrible since that weird mist came along, but Rao's sermons made me feel better in an instant. He's one of those fucking fake preacher mans, isn't he? Rao's been ahead of Van Coco Temple for as long as I can remember. Why do you have just a bunch of buns on your head, brother? She's so lucky, always looking so beautiful and young. If only I could say the same thing about myself. Rao is the head of the Ankoko Temple outside the city, and she's come all the way here to help us. She's always makes the effort to come when we need her. And she's extraordinarily beautiful too. I feel 1,000 times better just looking at her. This is the lecture hall where the regent, Miss Rao, gives her sermons. She bestows guidance on people who have lost their way. Don't worry, Mutt, Miss Rao doesn't discriminate. You'll get your turn if you go to the end of the line and wait. Ah, even dogs are coming to hear Miss Rao speak. Look at the crowd she draws in. They're all waiting to hear her comforting words. Some of them might not have the purest of motives, of course. She is incredibly beautiful, as to be expected. If only I didn't have to stand guard, I could be with her too. Y'all thirsty hoes. All of you, none of you are free of sin. She looks alright. You know, as alright as you can look when you've got like 4 lines on your entire face. Well, who'd have thought there'd be a wolf in here of all places? The world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my sermons, Wolf? Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao. I'm the regent of Xi'an City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself. Oh, she's got some jiggle physics. Oh yeah. Priestess Rao. So what's troubling you then? Holy cow, this sister's stacked. Excuse me? Oh, you've got a cute little fairy with you. The name's Isun, and by the way, it only looks like I'm staring at your melons. Melons? Ah, never mind. Anyway, so you're running things around here. Well, there's a funky mist covering the city, and there's talk of a water dragon or something offshore. So what's up with the queen holding herself up at the palace? The people of her city are dropping like flies, you know. How can she be so lazy at a time like this? So you've sensed the evil forces over at Ryoshima too, then? I hear that dreaded Orochi was resurrected in Shinshu Field, though a brave swordsman vanquished him again. The ripples of those waves of chaos are reaching Ryoshima too. The water dragon terrorizes the sea and an ill mist covers Xi'an. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon. She said something about waves of chaos growing stronger recently. A creepy shadow did scurry off when we defeated Orochi. Wonder if whatever it was took root here in Ryoshima Coast. I don't know how many times you need to be told this. What are you muttering about, Isun? Well, this will no doubt come as quite a shock, but the great slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold, the great Amaterasu. What? This wolf? But I heard it was a swordsman called Susanoo. Huh? Oh, well, he may have dealt the final blow, but Amy here did most of the work, I tell you. And if you don't believe me, Amy's gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now. Cut. What was that? You like it? That was one of Amaterasu's divine powers. She can cut off a candle from 1,000 paces. It's quite the superpower. A mere taste of what the Celestial Brush can do. Celestial Brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Amaterasu. No candle is safe. You got that right, sister. There ain't nothing Amy can't do. Maybe this wolf. Maybe this wolf could help me with my quest. Your quest? What more could you want? You're already stacked to the ceiling. Never mind, forget I said anything. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, the situation is completely hopeless. Come on, tell us what you want. Doesn't matter, just forget about it. I have many favors I want to ask, but now that I've seen your powers, without my prayer slip, yeah, just find the prayer slips, alright. What you got? Land of the Gods. Nope, that's the wrong menu right there. Travel guide, yes. Alright, Land of the Gods. It is said that a holy realm called the Celestial Plane is situated in the heavens above Nippon, where mere mortals dwell. The legend is ancient and no one today knows of it or speaks of it. However, I have been entrusted with the knowledge of this sacred place. One day I was visited by a man who wove me a strange tale. He said unto me the Celestial Plane has met its end. He related the horrors of this destruction to me at great length. His talk was unbelievable, but his eyes showed no reason to doubt. I only wish I had the fortitude to recount his harrowing tale here. I'm afraid my brush cannot bear the heavy burden of that sad fate. It seems that the Celestial Plane was destroyed long, long ago. The god's spirits, rendered homeless, still inhabit the earth. I try not to think such thoughts when I gaze up at the sky. How sad. Exorcism slip. Moderately damaged nearby enemies. Yep, no, I'm not gonna use that. Alright, let's go find some prayer slips. Alright. Am I in a different part of the city, or have I come out the other end again? No, I am in a different part of the city. Okay. They just kind of look the same. We're Queen Himiko's bodyguards. She's in her palace at the moment, praying for the city. I'm under orders not to let anyone disturb her, and I take orders seriously, so that means you too, mutt. Well, that's awfully rude. What if I cut your head off? No? Alright, fine. I'll be back later, I guess, when, you know, we find the prayer slips, probably. So, can I go in here? Oh. Exorcism slip L. Wow, greatly damages nearby enemies. More stuff I'll never use. How exciting. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a door. Okay. I just saw the mist and I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, ooh, ah. Amazing. How many stray beads are there? I guess I could look it up, but too lazy for that. Can I go in here? Yes. What's in here? You just look just unique enough that you might have something to say. Mumble, mumble. I wonder what's wrong with the Emperor. His illness must be the cause of his strange behavior. Alright. Oh, what a sweet little doggy. Maybe you could lend me an ear to that poor husband of mine. He's been so troubled lately, he'd talk to anybody. I suppose you've got time to hear my woes, have you, Pooch? I've served under the former Emperor of Saiyan City and been at his side for more years than I care to remember. But then he suddenly took to his bed with a terrible illness. He's been like a completely different person ever since. He was always such a modest and benevolent ruler in the past, but now he surrounds himself with guards and turns the needy away. There's even a rumor that he's got imprisoned a girl for no reason. It's the illness that's doing this, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Maybe he's just an asshole. You never know, brother. Alright, so that was actually a complete waste of time. Oh, I saw it. I caught a glimpse of it. Ah, more stuff I'll never use. Nice, nice. Oh, and there's something over here as well. Goodness me, this was a lot of stuff all within like a few feet of each other. Amazing. Well, that was a very profitable journey. Let's go through the gate. There's a terrible mist coming through, so it seems like this might be important. Ah, the tornado. Mm-hmm. Psst. Psst. Can you hear me? What? We're supposed to be on duty. Well, it's just I wanted to ask you something. What's your opinion of His Highness? What do you mean? Surely you're not doubting the worth of our honorable Emperor. True, he's had to take to his bed because of this strange illness, but I'm full of hope that he'll soon make a speedy recovery. And I am too, of course, but there's something about his strange illness that bothers me. That swirling mist is a little out of the ordinary, don't you think? Nah, green tornadoes are totally normal, dude. Don't worry about it. The moment the Emperor took ill, it started to come from his room. And then, before we knew it, had taken over the whole city. People are really starting to suffer from it, too. He must have eaten one fucking rank burrito, brother. Well, don't you think it's all a bit of a coincidence? It's definitely odd, I'll grant you that, but it's no use trying to ask His Highness how he feels. He just sends everyone away, and he won't even see a doctor. So I don't see that there's anything we can do about it. But what about that girl locked up in the cell all alone? She shouldn't be locked up like that. She's done nothing wrong. You mean that girl Kaguya, right? Kaguya? Oh, fucking Bamboo talked about Kaguya. Orders are orders, so we had no choice but to lock her up. But I can't quite see why His Highness wanted us to do it. The city's in a real mess ever since he took ill like this. I wonder what's going on inside the palace. Hey, what's going on over here, though? Check out those slips of paper. Looks like each one has a spell or something on it. But I have no idea how to use them. Don't think they do us much good. They're the fucking prayer slips, brother. Let's take them back to the lady. Kind of looks like a paper bag. Maybe we'll get to wear one of the prayer slips and it will guard us as we go through, and we'll get to draw our own little face on the prayer slip. That would be exciting. Melons, I've brought you your slips. What have you? My prayer slips, you found them in this here? They were literally like 15 feet away. Thank you, they're indispensable in my fight against the evil beings, so you probably should have took better care of them, shouldn't you? Just put them in the melons, it'll be fine. I was sure one of them had stolen them from me. Thank goodness. Yes, your ability to sniff things out really is a divine power. Your name's Amaterasu, correct, Wolf? Well, Amaterasu, would you put your powers to use for us? Huh? You're saying we're the answer to your prayers? I'm saying you're our only hope. As you have seen, Ryoshima Coast is in turmoil, all because of the evil rising from the darkness, because of the forces of darkness. Forces of darkness? Metal Gear? Yes, next to them, the monsters out there are in the wild are nothing. They're starting to spread over Ryoshima Coast. With Queen Himiko confined to her palace, it all falls to me. Normally I'd use my holy powers to dispel any threat to the city, but this foe is too strong for me. So I have no choice but to ask this favor. Lend me your powers. So that means we'd end up helping Himiko after all. I don't know, it sounds kind of fishy to me. There are some who think the queen is a coward to shut herself away, but she cares for her subjects. She's praying for our protection. But even she can't calm the water dragon and exorcise the city. Not without that sacred treasure to enhance her holy powers. That's what I want you to help me find. Please, Amaterasu, let me ask you once again. Why does it need me to ask twice? Why can't it just, continue the dialogue? Will you listen to what I have to ask? Yeah. What the heck, let's hear what this stacked babe has to say. Stacked? Anyway, when you came here to the city, did you see it? Right off the coast, near the Ryoshima border, there lies a sunken treasure ship, a victim of the water dragon's rampage. That ship was a trading vessel working between here and abroad. It was transporting a great treasure ordered by Queen Himiko, but the water dragon attacked every ship in the water. It sunk the ship and its precious cargo right in front of the port. The fox rods that the queen had finally managed to locate, a matchless treasure with the power to defeat any foe, would have been Seian City's, no, Nippon's greatest asset. If we hadn't fox rods now, we could drive out the evil forces. Amaterasu, will you come to the treasure ship with me? Will you help me search its cargo for the fox rods? Melons wants us to find the rods for the nipples, Nippon. Yes, this all seems good. You want us to do what? Treasure on a sunken ship? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but if the boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. What are we gonna do? We gonna help this busty babe? Yeah. Bummer. Well, the boss is Huh? What was that, Amy? Thank you, Amaterasu. You're a true savior. Okay, let's go to the treasure ship right away then. Although, we must wait a while until the new moon rises in the night sky. Yet in the shallows near the ship in the shallows where the ship ran aground called the Lunar Lagoon, the tide only recedes when the new moon is seen from the moon turret. When the tide's out, it's easy to get into the treasure ship. We'll meet at the ship on the night of the next new moon. Alright, amazing. Thank goodness I can draw a moon. Let's go. Boy, Amy, you seemed really eager to help her. Well, I couldn't say no to those two either. But we can't let our guard down. I mean, who knows? That busty babe might be Himiko's puppet. And if they're up to no good, then we should get our hands on those fox rods before they do. I'd love to get my hands on some good rods. Is this a dojo? Can you teach me some secret martial arts? Yes. Look who's here! Greetings, my little wolf friend. Huh? Hey, Gramps, what are you doing here? I am as elusive as my fighting skills, friend. Be it a lone isle among the waves or the most frigid mountain peak, I forge a warrior's path throughout the land. And what has brought you here? Do you once again seek my tutelage in the fighting arts? Apparently not. Another time. Yes, yes, I am too poor. I will return another time. Sir? What's going on? It's such a shame about the ship stranded out there on the rocks. I mean, it was so close to the port, but then it was attacked by that terrifying water dragon and sunk. People say there's an invisible treasure in it too. Invaluable, not invisible. But the water dragon makes it too dangerous to sail these seas. Water dragon? You should think twice about bathing here, you know. The water dragon wouldn't hesitate to snap up a wolf like you. And yet you're just out here with your nipples unguarded like this. That seems very dangerous. What's this water dragon you keep talking about? You don't know about the water dragon? The huge dragon god rampaging about in the seas around here. It's supposed to be the god of the sea, keeping peace in the oceans. But one day it just went crazy and started attacking people. All the ships bringing food to the city were sunk by it. The queen must have been beside herself. Apparently there's an invaluable treasure on there. Yes, you said that. But it's been left like that ever since the water dragon sunk it. I suddenly became illiterate. Interested in the invaluable treasure on the ship, are you? Apparently it was carrying a huge cargo of treasure. I heard about this weird mallet that makes you as small as a bug. You can get through gaps as small as the eye of a needle with it. Oh, how about that? I can't think what on earth you could use it for, though. Looks like you were expecting some cash instead, huh? Anyway, you really shouldn't be bathing here. The water dragon wouldn't hesitate to snap up a wolf like you. Cover your nipples, it's not safe.